What do you like about being in a relationship compared to being single?
Having a partner, having security,
Wow.
not getting fucked over. It's pretty nice.
Okay.
Trusting someone.
So, do you think you would be as happy if you would be single as you are now?
I would be just as happy, but I prefer it like this. I'm happy for myself as a person, and to have a good relationship, you have to be already happy. And then plus the other person makes it perfect.
So, my final question is, what advice would you give to young girls that maybe they don't know if they should be in a relationship or being single and travel and have fun? What would be your advice?
Fall in love with yourself first. Do as much as you can by yourself and with your friends and your sisters and the women in your life. Build up your confidence, and then if somebody you feel something good with, enjoy.
I think best thing about being in a relationship is the feeling of home. You know, once you have that, you can go conquer the world without being distracted all the time.
That makes sense. So now let me ask you this though. Do you think now you are as happy as you were when you were single and you had freedom and, you know, the ability to do whatever you wanted?
If you find the right woman, my friend, you'll always feel free. So I'm much happier.
Always got someone to reach out to.
Yeah, you always have someone to talk to and to be there for you, and just knowing that you're with your best friend.
So the question is, what do you like the most about being single?
So I think that the thing I like the most about being single is that it gives me kind of like peace of mind. So no matter what I do, if I do something wrong or even if it's something right, I will not hurt or drag someone else. And it gives me like this peace of mind of growth. I grow more as a person when I'm alone. And it prepares me more mentally to when I have to meet someone. So I know what I want, and I know my goals, and I know what type of person I'm looking for, because I spend so much time alone, and it gives me like kind of sketch of what I want and what I'm looking for. Yes.
So now let me ask you this. If you fall in love, if you have a boyfriend, do you think you would be as happy as you are now being single if you are in a relationship?
Oh yeah, I think if not the same, even more happy, because I'm the happiest when I can share my happiness. So seeing someone else, in a good vibe, it makes me even happier. You know, I'm a very smiley person, and my purpose, I think, in this life is not the career path or the money. I think it's grabbing your happiness or one good thing you have and spreading it. So if I can give it to someone else and, the person giving it to me, I think that's when I'm the happiest. So for sure.
Wow. So if it's happened, it's going to be for good, right? Like if you
Yes.
find the right person.
Oh, for sure.
Wow.
I'm waiting. Yes.
What do you like the most about being single?
The freedom, definitely the freedom, yeah. Making my own decisions, being able to do anything without having to run past anyone.
No, makes sense. So now if I ask you though, if you are in a relationship, do you think you would be as happy as you are now being single?
I would, yeah, depending on the partner that you're with and what happiness is.
You will not have as much freedom. So.
I wouldn't, but that's based on the person that you're with, I guess. And if they allow you to have that freedom, then sure, that'll be great, but
if it's
not
if it's the right person, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna feel fine. You will not miss anything about being single.
Exactly. No, I don't think so. If I find the right one, then no.
Freedom, I guess.
Freedom, I guess.
So, do you think if you find in love with someone, if you are in a relationship, do you think you would be as happy as you're single because you will not have as much freedom? So.
Depends on the relationship. Like if you find like a relationship that that respects the boundaries and everything, like that you're on the same page. Yeah, I think
makes sense.
Yeah,
So, what about you? What would you say?
Yeah, I think it depends on the person. If you find the perfect match, I think it's gonna be enough. Like you wouldn't think like, oh, what would happen if I would be like single? I think if everything satisfies you and like it's a good person for you, so why not?
What do you like about being in a relationship or being married compared to being single?
You know, the safety, I think.
Wow,
Yeah.
safety. Can you expand on that? What do you mean with that safety?
I mean, you feel safety when you have someone like you love, right? And I mean, just like being in some kind of like a comfort zone. And that is what I can do with a relationship.
Wow, that's a great answer. So now let me ask you this. Do you think if you would be single that you would be as happy as you are now in your relationship?
No, not at all. No.
So you are in a good situation then, right now?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I like it. It's actually quite new, but
Feels good, huh?
Yeah, it feels good. I'm comfortable. Yeah.
So do you have any advices for like guys, younger guys, and maybe they don't know, they're not sure if they should be in a relationship or not? What would be your advice today?
I mean, I'm 30, right? So it's time for me, like, soon having children and so on. So, but I guess, like, if you're younger than me, take it as it comes. So, like, if you seek the love, you're never gonna find it. So it will come someday at some point.
Okay. Well, for me is that you know that you have somebody next to you that cares for you, you know that he worries about you, something like this, no? And of course that you are comfortable with him, that you can be yourself with that person too, no? Yes.
Having like a partner, like for the good times, the bad
Yes.
times. Okay.
Yes.
She's organising holidays for me. This is why we're here.
That counts.
This is free for me. So
really?
free holidays. Free holidays is a good one.
That works. What about you? What would you say?
Like having a best friend, I think. Like someone there all the time that you can talk to about anything.
Having an unconditional partner, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Companionship.
Well, what else?
It gets cheaper.
What about you? What would you say? What's the best to be with someone?
I mean, I would probably say the same. Maybe someone, to just share your life with and explore and do all the things that you love doing together. Yeah.
What do you like about being single?
How do you know that I'm single?
I am just guessing. I was going to switch the question if you were not single. So.
I like that I have the freedom to do anything that I like to do.
Okay.
And I have the freedom to meet anybody and just say yes to any opportunity that comes my way, person or experience.
But are you saying then that if you are in a relationship, that's not possible? Because you could easily do it too if you are in a
Yeah,
relationship.
but it is possible. If you're in the right relationship, then nothing holds you back. I think I've learned from past relationships that I wasn't in the right one because then I later felt more free single.
Makes sense. So now let me ask you this. If you were in a relationship, do you think you would be as happy as you are now being single? That's a hard question.
Who's to say? I don't know. If I'm in the right one, then hopefully my happiness is amplified and it grows if I'm in the right one.
Wow.
But right now I'm very happy single.
I can go out with my friends without being questioned where I'm at or what I'm doing.
So are you happy now being single?
Sure, yes.
So now if you are in a relationship, do you think you would be as happy as you are now? Because you have all the freedom now.
I mean, depends on the person. I mean, I'm sure yes, if the person was right.
If it's the right person, yeah.
Yes.
So do you have any advices for people, like for girls that they don't know if they should be single or like be in a relationship? What would be your advice?
Just go with your gut or your heart. If you're happy single, stay single, and if you're happy with your partner, just stay with your partner.
Well, it's chilling. You don't have no obligations. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to like spend energy. You can focus on your craft.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so now let me ask you this. Do you think you would be as happy as you are now if you were in a relationship?
Bro, if it's the right woman and she supports you and she like gives you energy, yeah, man, I think so.
So if it's a good situation, the right person, then yes. Like, why not?
Yeah, why not? But she has to be a good woman. Yeah.
I'm not officially single. No, yeah, I'm single. What I like, the freedom that I can do what I want, I can dance when I want, I can travel where I want.
Okay, makes sense. So now let me ask you this. If you would be in a relationship, do you think you will be as happy and as free as you are now?
As happy? I think it depends on the relationship.
Okay.
As free, definitely not.
But do you think it's worth it though? Like, you know, if you find the right person, do you think it's worth it to be in a relationship compared to stay single?
Yeah, but only if it's the right person.